weather this time of year in the South? Perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here. The weather this time of year in the South? Perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set, ready. Ready.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The Falcons had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And 3rd and 8 now. You look at this Carolina defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Well, a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive.
6, mega. Blaster, 6.
They're going for this. Here's Ritter. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cut 19, cut 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
The chart goes in motion left. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
They go with the empty set there. 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want to have a running back in to block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion calls defensively, and it turns into a big play.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll change things up.
Check match, check match.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 1st and goal from the 6.
Viking 18. Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Ritter and London team up there. 1st down, Atlanta.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Ready?
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. Then he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Drake London, the intended receiver there, but it'll be 2nd down. When you look at this defense, this unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Ritter will set up to throw it. Short throw caught by Pitts. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back to throw, Ritter.
Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2 shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Black Ultra.
On second down, Ritter.
They'll roll him out right.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Panthers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that won't buy him much room, just a 1-yard gain to the 5. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they can use something here on third down.
The chart goes in motion left.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on.
And got his man complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown. Big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
York now for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
On the ready.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Shot. 17.
Ritter to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. On the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Seven Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
The shark goes in motion left. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Okay, right.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Here's Ritter.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Slide blue. Drill green. Needle blue. Black shot.
Ritter on the 4th down try.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
18, right in. 3.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This is caught. Touchdown.
Jonathan Mingo.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Panthers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Let's go now.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive.
Ritter has it knocked down.
And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. So the coach putting the blitz on, and remember, that coach, former defender in this league, he loves this.
Yeah, they love to see it happen because I think they just have that flashback about when they were playing, right? That's what we were taught. That's what we did. And they've used that same impact with their own teams and do the same type of teaching.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Warrior 70. Panther 11, Panther.
They go play action here on 1st down. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Panthers are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half. The York on now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Falcons 7. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Set, ready.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Right, 97. Blue striker.
Going play action. Ritter. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Jeremy Chin picks it up.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, there are several factors at play for why they face this deficit right now, Charles, but that's now 3 interceptions that he has thrown and just giving the football away. Pretty careless here in the opening half.
Yeah, I know that all of our parents taught us to share as youngsters, but in this game, you don't want to share with the other team. Keep it for yourself. Keep it for your team. Got to cut down on all of those throws, those errant passes, if they hope to get back into this game.
79 Brock, Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
And Shark goes in motion left. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. And now the throw taken in by Chark. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
18 Rattlers, 19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60.
And Shark goes in motion left.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Viking 18.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that 1st down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little bumping. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
York now for the extra point.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Panthers 42, Falcons 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
Flushed out right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Ready.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Smith red. Blaster 6.
Final play before the half. Here's Ritter. That one deep for London.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And it looks like the Panthers hands team does its job. Touchdown, Carolina! A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Panthers have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
The York on now for the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Panthers 49, Falcons 7.
And now I believe they're going to line up and go for the onside kick.
Set to kick off.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Ritter and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10.
on their side of midfield at the 47.
From the gun, he'll set up to throw.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Yellow.
Ritter now. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
52. Steel, black.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter.
Rolling to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Cut 19, cut 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
19,
Ball on the 39.
19,
Here's the 2nd and 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And they're going to speed things up here.
Track 60. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. On the ball, now. Ready.
They'll set up to throw.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception's really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And the Panthers are going to get this back
To their own 34-yard line. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
He's got Mingo.
And they're able to get to him right away, but still down to the 44-yard line with a catch.
The chart goes in motion left.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
He completes this one to Mingo.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
18 Lions.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on 3rd and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. They'll try to run this one in. And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Here we go on 4th down. And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
The throw over the middle taken in. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Ritter on 1st and 10.
Sliding out of the pocket. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
Back to throw, Ritter.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cup 19, Cup 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got it. Touch.